Welcome back to the swamp, where we are building up our starter area in this survival world. Last episode, we did a whole load of preparation work, so this episode, we get to do lots of building, which I'm super happy about because building is my favourite part of Minecraft. Our swamp is currently looking a bit messy, and I've been playing around with some designs for pathways and lighting solutions and decorations and all those kind of things. And I've got some really cool ideas that I'm really excited to start building in this episode. First, though, I do need a place to put my sugarcane. So I think I'm going to just build a quick auto sugarcane farm, probably underground under the barn, and just dig out a whole space under there. I don't have any quartz yet because I haven't been to the nether, so I can't fully automate it just yet. But we can get everything else in place and ready for an observer when we do go to the nether, which hopefully next episode we're going to make a nether portal. So yeah, let's get a sugarcane farm built. So we've got in just a little sugarcane farm ready to go. Once we've got a couple of observers, we have already got quite a lot of sugarcane from manual farming, so this should be fine. I've done a little bit of decorating as well just to make it look a bit nicer. We are just underneath the barn, as you can probably hear from the cows. And I've done a little bit of decorating in the barn as well. We've got some hay bales and we've got like a little water bucket. I've been breeding up the cows as well to get they're growing up right in front of my eyes. So I've been breeding up the cows a bit to get some more leather and some more beef to eat, and just made their enclosures look a little bit nicer, a little bit cozier. There's a frog in this one. Got some grass and some water and some hay bales, and I think this all looks really cute on the inside now, so I'm super happy with this barn on the inside. So now we're going to work some more on the exterior decorations. We're going to add some to the house and some to the barn and put some paths in like I mentioned before, and just get everything connected up and lit up properly instead of just this torch spam that we have going on. So we're going to do that in a time lapse, I think. So let's just jump straight into that. So I forgot that we don't have any cactuses yet, so I don't have any green dye. So the flower stems are just going to be made out of dirt for now, but we'll replace these dirt with green terracotta once we actually get some cactus. But apart from that, I'm really happy with all these decorations. Mushrooms here and mushroom here and over there, they look really good. And I've put a bunch of trees back in and they're starting to grow, as you can see. Not all of them have grown yet though, so we need to wait for them to finish growing. There's still some here that haven't finished growing, but the path is looking really good now. This looks so cute. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. and once all the trees are finished growing, it will look even better. But this is exactly what I wanted, like this winding path through the mangrove trees. That bridge is going to go out of the swamp. That's one way out. And we've got some areas set up. You saw me put up some signs for places where we're going to build stuff. So I've got all of that planned out. So yeah, it's looking really good here now. I'm really happy with this. And while we wait for the trees to finish growing, I think I'm going to carry on with the next thing that I want to build in this episode, which is to finally get our smelter built. Oh, that needs fixing. That is odd. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. My path. You've just, my path. That is one slight problem with this swamp being so overgrown and dark. It's not very mob proof. Okay, we've patched up the whole so obviously the lighting situation is not sorted. We've just got torches at the moment. I'm going to put in some like light posts and some more kind of nature looking light. So yeah, we're going to get some proper lighting in it, but for the moment we just have these torches here. And oh, that's what I was saying, I am going to build my smelter. That's the other thing that we're going to build in this episode. So this is just the other pathway that goes out the other way to the swamp, and then down here the path connects back up to the mine. So I'm really happy with this path. It's very simple. There's only like 2-3 blocks, which is what I wanted because I didn't want it to be too fancy or over the top. I wanted it to feel very like natural, like it's part of the swamp. So in here where we've got our current temporary smelting situation with really not very much coal left, we're going to dig this out a bit more and we're going to build a smelting area with like a big kind of blacksmith forge style thing to like cover over the smelter. So I'm going to have a super smelter with a chest in and a chest out and hopefully an infinite fuel source, but everything's all going to be like hidden away behind a nice facade that is the forge. I would like to use bamboo as our infinite fuel just because it's the one that I think is the most easy and it's the easiest farm to build. You don't have to craft it. It can just go straight into the furnaces. But as with seems to be the theme in this episode, we don't actually have any bamboo yet. So I'm going to get this smelting area built and then I think maybe we'll go on a little bit of an adventure to go looking for some bamboo and some cactuses and maybe some other stuff like cocoa beans and stuff like that as well that we can't get in our immediate area. And I haven't seen a jungle or a desert or anything yet, so we're going to have to go looking. But before we do that, let's dig this out and get our super smelter built. So I've cleared out the space for the facade and the actual super smelter. So here's our input chest. It's going into a dropper and then it's going to get sent via water stream over to here, which is where our furnaces are going to go. So our furnaces will go down here. We're going to dig out a space behind this wall to build the bamboo farm, and then that will like filter down through and into here. Okay, so I've dug out a space for the bamboo farm. I'm trying to be conservative with what I'm digging out because my diamond tools are not looking super great. So yeah, let's get everything except the bamboo in. Okay, so everything is working, everything feeds into where it's supposed to feed into. This is our input chest, goes down into the hoppers, into the furnaces, and then it comes back out up here and out here into this barrel where I'm just storing my excess stone for the moment. Around here we will have the bamboo farm once we get some bamboo, which feeds in here and round into the furnaces as well. So everything's working, but it does look really ugly. So now we're gonna cover it all up with something that looks much nicer. And there it is. That looks so much better. Look at that. We've got some lava in there, we've got some iron bars, we have our input chest and our output chest, and this looks so much better than the ugly, really bad redstone that I have going on behind it. So I am super happy with this smelting area, this like giant forge that we've built. I'm happy that everything is kind of functioning as it should, except that I haven't put the redstone in yet and I haven't put the bamboo in yet. So I think it's time that we go for our little adventure to try and find some bamboo. I also would like to find some cactus. There's a few things that I'd like to find. If we can find a jungle and a desert, that would be really handy, but we don't know where they are. So we're going to go on a bit of an adventure. Actually, we're going to put away all of this junk first, and then we're going to go on an adventure. So spawn is to the north, which is where we've come from. We've been out to the west and a little bit to the east, so I think we're going to head south to do some exploring, as we have not been this way yet. Oh, there's a village. This is quite close to our swamp, actually. I'm so sorry, I'm interrupting your bath. It's quite a small village, but that's okay. It's Oh, there's a dog. Hey doggy. Oh, there's two. Okay, I'm gonna come back and get them at some point. 2 emeralds, nice. Those are my first emeralds. Okay, let's carry on. This is a really useful village. Let's actually block a couple of villagers in. We're so close to the swamp, I'm kind of tempted to go back and grab some bones and catch these dogs. Oh, and a kitty cat. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're back with bones. Yes. Yes. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Here, doggy doggy. Yes. Okay, we've got 2 dogs and it's nighttime, so the villagers will be going to sleep and we can trap them in their houses. Perfect. Okay, there's 2 of you in there. Perfect. 1 of you there. There's 2 of you in there. 2 of you in here as well. Okay, now we can sleep. And we've got a whole bunch of villagers. Now let's continue on south along with our dogs. We're looking for a jungle. And a desert if we can find one. We're going to come back this way, right? We're just going to go straight south and then we can come straight north back. Okay, I will be back for you. Be good. Found some kelp. And there's a shipwreck here. Let's check it out. Bamboo! I mean, we were looking for a jungle, but there's bamboo right here in this ship. Let's grab all of this stuff. Emeralds. That's good. So we don't need that. We found some bamboo. We haven't found a jungle yet, but we found some bamboo and a shipwreck. I would also like cocoa beans and maybe melons. They're in jungles as well. So I think I'm gonna carry on. Looking for aha! There's a jungle. Imagine if I'd decided to turn around right then and not bother looking for a jungle. Grab some cocoa beans if we can find some cocoa beans. There's one. And I probably should try and get some jungle saplings while I'm here, just so that we have all of the saplings. We've got a very full inventory. We don't need a dandelion. I think that's melons. Yep, we got some melons. That's everything that we needed from the jungle. Let's grab a bunch of these. Oh, running out of space again. We don't need oak. Okay, so we've got jungle saplings, we've got kelp, we've got 3 bamboo, and we've got cocoa beans and melons. And the only other thing that I really could do with is cactus, but they are not in the jungle, they are in the desert. I think we've got everything we need from the jungle area. I would like a bit more bamboo, but I can't really see any around here. So let's see if we can find a little bit more bamboo. Aha, bamboo. We have got everything that we need except for cactus. I think let's head home now. We might even be able to get some cactus from a wandering trader. I've definitely seen one with cactus, but I didn't have any emeralds at the time. And now I have 5 emeralds. So we might be able to do that. Can see a swamp in the distance, which means we are almost back home. And yep, there are our dogs, just where we left them. Come on then, we can go together again now. We are almost back home. You're gonna love the swamp. Back through this village. Everyone's still safely locked up in their houses. Yep. We are definitely going to come back to this village and make a village breeder, maybe a trading hall here. I think that'd be a good idea. This is perfect. It's really close to the swamp. There's our house. There's the peak of our house through the trees. We are back. We are back with some new pets and lots of useful stuff. Come on, come into the house. You can sit. You can push dogs upstairs. There we go. We got one of you in. You really just going to stand out here in the rain? This is now an episode of pushing dogs upstairs. There we go. Okay. So this episode has been a very productive building episode, as well as a productive exploration episode. We've got some bamboo now, so we can finish off our fuel farm for our smelter. And we got a whole bunch of building done. We got paths built, we got decorations built, we got some mushrooms and some flowers, and everything is just all looking so much better now that we've put some trees back in and got some more things built. Next episode, we are going to go to the Nether, finally. So I'm really happy with all the progress that we've made in this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in the next one.